sipped the wavelets green. He wondered how the sky could be so very nice and clean. He wondered if the chambermaid had swept the dust away, and if the scrumptious Jabberwock had mopped it up that day. And then, in sadness to his love, the Nyum-Nyum weeping said, I know no reason why the sea should not be white or red. I know no reason why the sea should not be red, I say, and why the slithy Bandersnatch has not been round today. He swore he'd call at 2 o'clock, and now it's 4:30. Stay, said the Nyum-Nyum's love, I think I hear him at the door. In 20 minutes in there came a creature black as ink, which puts its feet upon a chair and called for beer to drink. They gave him porter in a tub, but give me more, he cried, and then he drew a heavy sigh and laid him down and died. And died, he died, and in the Nyum-Nyum's cave a cry of mourning rose. The Nyum-Nyum sobbed a gentle sob, and Silly blew his nose. The Nyum-Nyum's love, we need not state, was overwhelmed and sad. She said, oh, take my corpse away, or you will drive me mad. The Nyum-Nyum in his supple arms took up the gruesome weight, and with a cry of bitter fear he threw it at his mate. And then he wept and tore his hair and threw it in the sea, and loudly sobbed with streaming eyes that such a thing could be. The ox that mumbled in his stall perspired and gently sighed, and then in sympathy it fell upon its back and died. The hen that sat upon her eggs, in high ambition fired, arose in simple majesty, and with a cluck expired. The Jub-Jub bird that carolled there sat down upon a post, and with a reverential caw gave up its little ghost, and ere its kind and loving life eternally had ceased, the donkey in the ancient barn in agony deceased. The raven perched upon the elm gave forth a scraping note, and ere the sound had died away, had cut its tuneful throat. The Nyum-Nyum's love was sorrowful, and after she had cried, she, with a brand new carving knife, committed suicide. Alas, the Nyum-Nyum said, alas, with thee I will not part, and straightway seized a rolling pin, and drove it through his heart. The mourners came and gathered up the bits that lay about, but why the massacre had been, they could not quite make out. One said there was a mystery connected with the deaths, but others thought the silent ones perhaps had lost their breaths. The doctor soon arrived and viewed the corpses as they lay. He could not give them life again, so he was heard to say. But oh, it was a horrid sight, it made the blood run cold, to see the bodies carried off and covered up with mould. The toves across the briny sea wept buckets full of tears. They were relations of the dead, and had been friends for years. The Jabberwock upon the hill gave forth a gloomy wail, when in his airy seat he sat, and told the awful tale. And who can wonder that it made that loving creature cry? For he had done the dreadful work, and caused the things to die. That Jabberwock was passing bad, that Jabberwock was wrong, and with this verdict I conclude one portion of my song.